I see. You want to hear about the tales I have to tell in this tavern? Well, it's gonna cost you. How about hitting that sub button first? Oh, hello there. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Hello, my name is Rage and welcome to my tavern, your one-stop shop for the most exciting RPG news. Today we've got something from World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, and Blizzard themselves. So let's get into it. A whole new universe is the tagline that's carrying the newly announced Blizzard IP. A couple of days ago, Blizzard announced in a tweet that they're currently developing a brand new intellectual property on the foundation of survival fantasy. Seems like this IP is not going to be linked to any of the other IPs, judging by the tagline, a whole new universe. Not much has been revealed about this IP yet. Blizzard and all the devs who have chosen to share their excitement about this announcement have kept really tight-lipped. But what we do know is that it's going to be released on PC and console. Interestingly, Blizzard has failed to answer any questions on whether it'll be on PlayStation or not. I'm guessing that's because of the recent acquisition, and I'm assuming we're not going to find out until at least 6 months' time, once all the paperwork has gone through. But I do have a hunch that it's going to be Xbox exclusive. I've already given my thoughts as to why I think this would be a bad idea, so go and check that out up there if you want to know more. Back in 2014 at BlizzCon, Overwatch had a 5-minute trailer video that introduced some iconic characters like Winston and Tracer and Widowmaker and Reaper, and also hinted towards a lore character, Doomfist, that was released later down the line. Now you could argue this is because of COVID-19 cancelling BlizzCon, maybe it was scheduled to be announced in a bigger light, or that the team really didn't have much to go on to make an announcement yet. I mean, we don't even have a name. So maybe now wasn't the time to announce a new IP, but weirdly they also shoehorned in a job advertisement for the development team within the announcement post. They're currently looking for all of these different roles, so if one of them tickles your pickle, then you know you can go and apply for the job, I guess. It's directly underneath the official Blizzard announcement post. So there's that. Bit weird using it in an IP announcement to advertise a vacancy, but I mean, you could just use Indeed.com, but whatever works for you, Blizz. This hasn't really sat well with the community in general. The tweet replies on the official announcement from Blizzard and from Mike Ibarra's quote retweet is basically a bunch of "Word has it that you have some undeveloped games in the market as is. Might want to throw some manpower over their way.
Have multiple IPs with decades of lore and hardcore communities carrying the entire franchise that are dying. Blizzard, make new game from scratch time."
The Blizzard game takes place in Blizzard offices. You play as a female employee attempting to dodge male co-workers' inappropriate advances. The game ends when you get fired for complaining to HR.
And to be honest, these tweets do have ground to be truth. Currently, Blizzard are working on Overwatch 2, Warcraft Mobile, Diablo Immortal, Diablo 4, World of Warcraft Classic, World of Warcraft Retail, this new IP, and an unannounced multiplayer shooter. They definitely have a lot on their hands. But the Blizzard development team is huge, and like Mike Ibarra said, Blizzard is a big studio, and we have some talented and growing teams supporting live games as well. Apparently we'll be hearing some updates about Warcraft and Overwatch in the next coming weeks, with Diablo to follow. Very exciting. Overall, the team currently working on this project seem to be really passionate about it. I've been scrolling through some tweets from the team's Twitters, and they all seem like genuine individuals that really want to see this new IP succeed. So, with absolutely no new information, no IP title, no specific confirmation on platforms, all we know is that it's a survival game with building elements that sits in its own type of universe. We've had futuristic worlds with Overwatch, intergalactic space with StarCraft, depths of hell with Diablo, and high fantasy with World of Warcraft. So, I mean, what's left? Primal? Another high fantasy? Realism? Or maybe a combination of both? We can only go off what the splash art has given to us, and it does look like it draws from high fantasy genre with the floating castle, Primal with the axe, dagger and skull wielding individual, and oddly, realism with a boy wearing a blue tracksuit and a girl with a beanie and a backpack with a bike beside them peering into this mystical world. Interestingly, you can also see the city that they came from on the top left of this photo, suggesting that the two worlds have somehow intertwined. In any case, I hope the team has drawn inspiration from Valheim, Ark, The Forest, Conan Exiles, these are all my favourites, Notice how all of them are multiplayer too? That's exactly what makes survival games so exciting. Working together, teamwork, PvP. I for one will be tracking new information on this IP, so if you want to know more, make sure to hit that sub button below and the bell to be notified of future uploads. Now, quick fire announcements. Let's go! Final Fantasy XIV Online is now available to purchase again. Finally, the doors have opened and players can now purchase the Starter Edition, Complete Edition, and Complete Collector's Edition. No, trials are still turned off for the foreseeable future. The team have issued an apology for this as well. And this may only be a temporary thing if congestion elevates again, at least until the new data centers open, which might not be anytime soon due to the chip shortages, blah, 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 you know about that. So, good news for anyone wanting to try out Final Fantasy. You can now. But if you're still in the WoW curve, then you'll want to know what the Storm Melt is, wouldn't you? Well, Blizzard are celebrating the Year of the Tiger in all of their IPs right now, and WoW is not one to miss out on adding another Storm Melt to the shop. This time, it's a blue liquid tiger called Wenflow River's Edge, which is available to purchase right now or is given for free as part of the 6-month subscription service. World of Warcraft Classic also gets something fun alongside, which is a gumbo toy. A cute little toy that spawns a pot of, well, gumbo. So, enjoy that, I guess. Lastly, speaking of Classic, this time TBC Classic. Karabor unlocks tomorrow, which means the heroes of Azeroth will be adventuring to the Black Temple once again to take down the infamous Illidan Stormrage. Enjoy your attunement process, and good luck with the Warglaze of Azeroth, etc, etc. Best regards. So, that just about wraps up the tales I have to tell you in this tavern. If you enjoyed it, then make sure to hit the like button below, and if you want to hear more of my tales, then head over to my Twitch. I stream there 4 days a week and always directly after these videos. So, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!